start recording for the VOD. I was recording a video with Ramble and Sage and I just didn't like mute myself for stream. I just completely forgot to do that. So yeah, welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in. Today I was kind of planning on playing the Untitled Goose Game, like I said on Monday, I think, or like yesterday. But I did say that like that was kind of like I wasn't sure if we were gonna do Untitled Goose Game or not today. So, and since we didn't manage to get all the Sims we wanted to do finished yesterday, what I'm going to do is just like play a bit of Words on stream for a bit. There's also I got recently introduced to Contexto on stream by CanGov, so maybe we can play that a bit. I don't know. Ben, why is that's being weird. So yeah, maybe we can play that if I can, you know, download it. But yeah, we're just gonna play a bit of Words on stream for a bit, and yeah, probably for an hour, for like half an hour ish, just so we can like really just like for me, this is just mainly to test out stream, because it was being dodgy yesterday, and I have done some like test streams. I have done some test streams since I have I changed my I've changed my category. But I've done some test streams today, and then everything's just been working fine. So I don't know what was going on yesterday though. I have changed the setting in OBS, where basically instead of my bitrate just going down to like 0, it'll force my bitrate to just be like really low. Cause like it would like immediately go from like last night it would just immediately go from like 4,000 to like 0, and then it would just like slowly get back up to 4,000 again, and then it would just immediately go back to 0 again. So I don't know what was happening there. I do have a little theory that I do have an idea of what might have gone on. So basically my dad was also online last night. He was like playing a game with his friends, and like around the same time I was streaming. So maybe what was happening is that maybe since like his computer is closer to the router than mine, then maybe his computer, or like maybe he was just using up like more like bandwidth or something, and so like all the bandwidth was going to him, and then like it was affecting my bandwidth on my computer. So then it would have been fine if I was like watching like videos, but obviously streaming, that's like in real time. So yeah, it was just not great. So yeah, I mean, to be fair, we have had a bit of a mess around with our internet as of lately. Like the other day, our internet was being like really slow for like no reason. Like I couldn't even watch. I think it was on Monday actually, because I think I was trying to watch one of Spanky's streams. Oh, I think I told you guys this on Monday. But yeah, I think I was trying to watch one of Spanky's streams on Monday, like Monday afternoon, and like I watched like the first I watched like half an hour of it. It was fine, and then for a little bit it just like stopped working, so my dad had to reset the router. So yeah, maybe something similar happened there, but it was only affecting my computer. So yeah, so anyways, let's get into Words on stream. Hopefully I've cropped it right. Okay, it's fine. I'm actually gonna quickly crop it. I'm gonna do the first word. There we go. I'm gonna quickly crop it some more just so it like properly can easily fit on the game capture. So yes, yeah, what other, the long word is gonna be economy. So let me just type that out. Economy. What's the other long word? We've got economy. We've got come and economy. What would be the other long word? I don't know. But yeah, I'll probably just tell some story times that I was gonna tell you guys yesterday, but I just didn't get a chance to. So yeah, I did mention, and also, okay, so I mentioned yesterday that I had started watching I'd finished watching Active Bridge season 3, and what's the other word? Sorry, my brain's like in two different places. What's the other? Uni? No. Cone. Sorry, my brain. I was just telling you about Active Bridge, and then my brain is not. Coney? No. We are so gonna figure this level out. It's level 1. Wait a minute. I thought my stream has like lagged for a second there. But yeah, I started watching Active Bridge season 4, and it's so weird. It's such a weird start of season. I don't think I like it. I'm gonna watch a bit more of it, but yeah, I don't think I like season 4. This will be fair. No, it's only. What's this gonna be? It must have a PH somewhere. So PH. I don't know what this word is gonna be. Oh, hoop. I'll get more into Active Bridge later. My brain is now focused on words. What's another word? Oh, harpoon. That's a long word. And then would another one just be poon? I don't know. Oh no, another word would be harp, wouldn't it? Yeah, harp. You know, I'm gonna probably actually let me open a new window and see if I can download Contexto on stream. I think, is this the one? No. Interactive Contexto. Is this the one I'm looking for? Wait, let me add that to Chrome. Add extension. And then let me open it up. Let's just, I guess, sign up for Contexto on stream. Okay, sign up, I guess. Email. Okay. What do you mean email already exists? I'm gonna restart Words for you guys. Okay. Okay, let me log in. Let me log into Contexto on stream and see. Yes, login. Oh, for fuck's sake, no! I don't wanna. I'm deleting that. I'm deleting that fucking extension. Why do I have to? I'm not fucking paying $5 a month. Okay, sumo is gonna be one of the words, isn't it? Is this just the one I'm looking for? I don't think this is the one I'm looking for, is it? Oh wait, no, the first one is the one I'm looking for. And why is there so many fucking ads? Can you download, please? Oh, another word would be mouse. Okay, add to Chrome, add extension. Okay. Let me log in with Twitch. Let's see. Hey, okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's let this words game end and then see what this is like. Because it seems like we're not very good at words today. We can always return to words later on. So yeah. Exit. Okay, let's go with. Let's just prop this up here. So let's see. Will this work? Let's just go. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna change the game category to words and Contexto, then game. Okay. Yeah, I did find this game through. Is that just the one for Context on stream? No, I did find this game through CanGov. So yeah, I'm gonna. Since we're not doing well with words right now, I'm gonna probably play a bit of this. So we've got game. Okay, what's another word? Human, maybe? Okay, that's closer. Maybe mammal? I don't know. We're just getting random words at this point. But yeah, we're just gonna play about this in words and then play some Sims. So yeah. Mine maybe? Okay, that's not closer. Human's still close. Organ? Okay, that's a bit closer, so heart? Nope. Lung? Nope. Brain? Okay, that's closer. How about lobe? Hemisphere? Okay, what about eye? No. Skin. Okay, skin is closer. How about cells? Okay, cells is pretty far away. Oh my god, I have fucking my glasses are so dirty. Oh my god. Oh my bloody god. It looks like stream is doing fine so far. We'll see. About flake? Nope. Okay, how about I don't bloody know. Pause. Okay, no. Blood. Okay, red maybe. Let's just get some colors. Okay, red seems to be closer. Maybe rose correlating to red. No. Okay. Violet. Orange. Yellow. These seems to be warmer colors. So maybe warm. Heat. Fire maybe. Hello. Hello, Sayo. Welcome on in. I'm here to backseat game, speak a foreign language, pick the entire chat and be excessively sexual. Well, welcome on in. How you doing, Sayo? How you doing? We're just playing a bit of Contexto on stream works very similarly to words on stream, where if you just type in a random, if you just type in a word, then it'll appear on my screen, and we need to try and guess what the like word of the game is. So yeah, I'm good. Thanks. I'm glad. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Not gonna lie. I'm just hoping that stream doesn't die on me. I'm just hoping stream doesn't die on me. Cause yeah, stream was dying on me yesterday, so I'm hoping it doesn't die on me today. So yeah, always account for that kind of introduction. Yeah, I bet. But I could tell you were just kind of, you know, joking a bit. So yeah, but yeah. Today we're gonna just, you know, play a bit of Contexto, play a bit of words, and then probably play a bit of Sims later. So yeah, okay, our closest word right now is heat. So I guess maybe, well, we did try fire, which is a bit low, but maybe flame. Okay, no, flame is much lower down. Okay, what's another word? I gotta get kind of away from this heat thing, because I feel like I gotta get away from heat a little bit, because that is, knowing this game, heat and like the actual word are not gonna be related whatsoever. Stream seems smooth. I've played this before, it's been a while. Let's see. Okay, I'm glad stream is seeming smooth. I did a few test streams earlier and it seems to be doing fine. I don't know what, for some reason it was just being dead dodgy last night, and yeah, I don't know, it's just being dead weird. Maybe if you just type it without the question mark or the emoji, then, or like the emote, then it should work. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So far away, Jesus. But it's fine, we'll get there eventually. I've had 27 guesses, and I've had some that are way further away than yours, so you're good. Okay. Let's see. How about, I'm gonna go with bacteria. Okay, that's a bit closer. Virus? Oh, that's further away now. Fungus. Okay, nope. Maybe it's like how the heat you have like in a house. That's a little bit closer. Let me see. I'm just gonna guess a bunch of like random words and hope it. That's my usual. Oh, cook! Jesus Christ, you're close with that. Jesus. I was just gonna say I was just gonna guess a bunch of random words, but yeah, you're close with that. How about bake? Okay, you're close to that. You got number 7. How about food? Okay, okay, but yeah, Jesus, you got close with that. Okay, we got food. How about drink? Okay, dinner maybe? Breakfast. You cook your breakfast, don't you? How about chef? Okay, chef's a little bit further away. Oven maybe? Okay. What other things you'll use to make food? A fridge. Ingredients. Okay. I'm just gonna check this Discord ping really quickly. Okay, that's good. Good. Okay. Okay, tomato's pretty close. Maybe pasta. Okay, that's 23. Let's think. dessert. I know you technically bake the dessert, but still. Food currently is our closest. So so how about like food fight? Okay, no, that's still pretty far away. Will it accept homemade? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Okay. Feed. What could be this word? Jesus. Grow your food. You get it from a farm. Okay. Meat. You eat. The word was meat. The word was meat. Okay. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Next game of Contexto. This is fun. Okay, I'm gonna go with game first. Green right away. Jesus, okay. Okay, computer game, maybe? Okay, no, that's not the same. That's so far away. Video game? Nope. Board game. Okay, that's a little bit closer. Confirm the auto? Maybe. Ooh, yeah. Basketball, play, and then field? Okay, no. Football? Okay. Ball is closer. Well, baseball. Okay, that's a little far away. Hoop, maybe, since basketball is the closest one. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay. Let's think. We've got a referee. That is so far away. Let's see. Player, maybe? You just did that. Same brain cell. Okay. Match. No. Pitch? Oh wait, no, this is an American game. Pitch wouldn't even be close. Nope. I'm thinking too British. And this is an American game. So I gotta get in the mind of Americans. Okay, let's think. Cheerleaders? That is not close at all. My attempt at bollocks. British. To be fair, bollocks is used pretty often by a lot of British people, so not far off. Okay. Let me think. Ooh, we could do tournament. Compete? Is that different from competition? Yeah. But it's still not close. Okay, let's think. Some teams wear uniforms when they play, and that is far away. Trophy, maybe? That's close-ish. Winner? Win. Okay, lose and loser. Bet, maybe? You found a team? Okay, streaming's been fine for like the first like half an hour, so we'll probably play like Contexto for the next like half an hour or so, and then I'll probably launch up Sims, and then we'll play a bit of Sims. So yeah. Weekend? Week. Let me think. Pinball? No, that is not close at all. Okay, let's see. Oh, hockey is close. Maybe puck? Okay, no. Goal, maybe? No, okay. Let me think. With soccer. That's not even that close. God, what other? I've got track. That's not really a game, but I'm thinking of like, I'm thinking of athletic game, of like athletic stuff. Dodgeball. Let's see. That it doesn't accept dodgeball. What other words could there be relating to this? We've got hockey sticks. That's close-ish. Two minds think alike. And then we've got. Okay. There we go again. Yeah, literally. Goalie, is that what the? Yeah, okay, that's the positions. Let me think of actual positions like football defender. Strike. Oh wait, bowling? Oh, bowl. Okay. Got bowl. Super Bowl is a good one, good guess. What do you think? Oh God. But it was still far away. What do you think? NFL, would that work? I don't think so. I don't think. We aren't very sporty people, are we? No, definitely not. Definitely not. I'm just trying to think of like games that like have balls, that use balls. Let me think. Let's go with athletic and see where that gets us. That is not very far. Oh, ice. Skating? Okay, that's not close at all. Skiing? Is that even how you spell skiing? If I just do ski. Okay. Ice was close. Maybe slopes? Like slope? Slope is a word. Okay. Snow. Okay, that's a good guess. If I go like frozen, maybe. And then you have the ski lifts, so maybe it's ski? No. Oh, the gold ski lifts in America, right? I don't know. Okay, what's another word? We have just, yeah, sleds. And then oh God. Not very good at this. I'm not very good at this. Surf? No. I'm just gonna do a bunch of random different words and see how close it gets. Winter. Okay, winter's good. And then snowflake. That is very far away. Let me think. You would wear a, well, over here we would call it a jumper, but over in America they would call it a sweater. You'd wear goggles. God. Ice rink. God. Winter time? Did we do freeze? Okay. Sun? No. Hail? Like hail, which one? That's the one I meant to spell. That's the one. H-A-L-E is the one I meant to spell. I just couldn't, my brain couldn't decipher between the two. Between the two spellings. Winter game. Winter game, ball, hockey, basketball. Well, you do basketball indoors during winter. And then climbing, like rock climbing. I'm just gonna be guessing random words right now and see if it's close. And ooh, water was surprisingly close. How do you spell it? Chalet? Is that how you spell it? Or is it just one L? That is so far away. And then oh, swim. Okay. Pool. Length. Meter. Look at meter. Swim. Dive. Bike, maybe. Cycle. It won't be that. That won't be close. Run. Okay, run is pretty close. Walk, maybe. Okay, that's also close. Sprint. Okay, that's not close at all. Let's see. Mobile? Snowmobile. Maybe. Okay. What could this word be? We've had 107 guesses already and it's taken us 12 minutes to get this. God. Jesus. Jump? Jump is pretty close. Physics. High. Leap? Weightlifting? Lifted. My brain is not braining right now. I'm not a very, like you said earlier, I'm not a very spotty person, so my brain is just not braining. Let's see. Those are the things I know. I think I'm just gonna keep guessing like a bunch of random words and see which ones like get close to that. So it was fucking duck. How? Duck was one. How? How was it fucking duck? What? What the fuck? How? How the hell? Yo, how the fucking hell? It's like trolling. What the fuck? It was duck after winter, game, ball, swim, hockey, basketball, run, jump. I understand why water's so close to the top now. But like, water should be higher. I don't fucking know. Next game. What the fuck? How the fuck is that so close? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm just gonna guess random words. I can remember the much I used the word look it, literally. You're using all your luck on Contexto instead of winning it big at the national lottery, you know? So, pizza. I wrote props instead of crops, Jesus. Cheese, that's pretty close. Milk. We already did milk. Goat cheese. Blue cheese. Okay. Violet. What else is blue? This guy. Sweat. Sandwich. You put cheese on a sandwich. Cheese melts. As does snow. Water. Let's go on a random guess here. Blue cheese. Mold. We already did mold. Okay. March. Calendar. Please spell calendar. There we go. Oh, that's close. Month. Time. You get paper calendars. Oh, okay. Paper. Plastic. Cardboard. You get cardboard boxes. Packets. Packing. Packaging. Paper, no. Letter. You write on paper. You draw on paper. Let's think. I'm gonna turn my music down a little bit more. There we go. Paper. Airplanes. Your food paper. What other materials out there? Concrete. Styrofoam. That is not how you spell fucking styrofoam. How the fuck do you spell? There we go. Thank you, OBS. Styrofoam. It wasn't even that high up, anyways. Paper. Book. Library. What else? Fabric. Guess maybe teachers use paper. Students maybe. Admin. Maybe. House. Right. Okay. Offline, online. Paper, cardboard, plastic, box. Let's think. Let's use like the singular brain cell to see that we could. Let's see. Maybe days because a calendar. No. You mark down stuff on a calendar. Make lists. There's folders. Oh, folder is close. Okay. Documents. You put documents into like paperwork into folders. Folder. Find fold. We already did fold. Yeah. Crop. You put folders on shelves. And then you put like plastic wallets into folders or whatever they're called in America. You can put stickers on folders. Oh, that's closer. Didn't expect that to be close. You print off stickers. You peel stickers. You stick stickers. Glue maybe? Oh, glue. Okay, glue is close. Together? Like you glue stuff together. Supplies. Pencil. Pencil is close. Okay, pencil is made out of graphite now, or like graphene, but it used to be made out of lead. Felt tip pens. Permanent markers, but then why did it say pencil first? Maybe erasers. Erasers. Woo! Let's go. We got that one. That took us 118 minutes. 118 guesses, even not 118 minutes. Okay, next one. Okay, let's go with blood. Trophy. That's close. Win. Tournament. You win a tournament. You win a competition. Winner. Loser. You can lose this competition as well. You can also get a participation ribbon. Same brain cell. Okay. Trophies are made out of typically metal or plastic. Oh, plastic was closer. Plastic box. Plastic. Trophies are also gold, or like spray painted gold. You can also get a plaque. Let's think. Compete. What other materials could be up there? Wood, paper, is there that you partake in tournaments? Partake. Let me think. Plastic trophy. Box. Or like maybe like boxing. Like bow, 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 like a boxing tournament. So that would be boxing. Fight. Boxing gloves. Okay, it's probably not boxing then. So I'd box be up there. Let me think. Let's just go with a few random words and see if they come like even remotely close. Microscope. Watch. Pack maybe, or you put stuff in boxes. So move, or just put. Put is close. Put is 79, and then water is 78. So maybe liquid or water fountain. That can be in a school. Water park. Science. I spelled that wrong. Science. Water can be in ponds or lakes or the ocean or the sea. Water can be in plastic bottles. Water can be in plastic bottles is water can be in plastic bottles like, well, plastic bottles are just like trash or like waste or like rubbish. That's going to be waste. Plastic bottles you can also put in. Well, you have a plastic lid as well. Oh, lid. That's closer. Lid closes stuff. You can also put lids on jars, which is close. You put jam in jars. You can also put honey in jars. And pickles in jars. That's very far away. Jars can also be made out of glass as well. You make glass from sand by heating it. Glass can be reinforced and can also make windows. That can also be stained. Okay, crystal is pretty close. Glass. Glasses. It isn't like glass is for some reason, just glass. We put glass in frames for glasses. You also go to the opticians to get glasses. Let me think. Lids can also go on boxes. And okay. Glass can also be used on like microwaves. Wine. Okay, so wine glasses. Drink. Okay. Glass can also make bowls as well. Bowl. Okay, we got bowl. Okay. Next game. Bowl is number 1. Okay. New game. Okay. Chill. Okay. Drink. Food. Fast. Maybe television. Or maybe fridge. Sofa. School. Oh, house. Okay, house is gonna be made out of brick and drywall. And wood as well. Houses have doors. Does have windows. Doors open and close. Okay. Houses also have upstairs and downstairs. Oh, you know, just stairs. Just have roofs and chimneys. Ooh, family is a good one. You live in a house. You sleep in a house. Bedroom. It's not probably not bedroom. Living room. Hallway. Okay. There's also the front and the back of a house as well. And the ad is starting in 5 minutes, by the way, chat. And then, okay. And you also got a garden with a house as well. And maybe a patio and a balcony. Let's think. Oh, room. Okay, you can also lock them and like unlock doors in a house. Room. You also got door handles as well. You also got the kitchen, bathroom, study maybe, and then dining room. And then you probably have okay, office is a good one. In a room you would typically have lights and ceilings and floors and walls, and then maybe a wardrobe and a bed, or a, you know, library and office are the closest like actual rooms, so maybe books and desks and chairs and seats. Room. There's a large amount of room or like a small amount of room. Room, house, office, library, hallway. Those are our like top 5. Okay. Indeed. You can also have roommates. And housemates. Will it accept housemates? Yes, it will. Mortgage. It's got rent as well. Landlord. Rooms can also have curtains, and it can also have carpet as well. Or like wooden floors. Or floor plan, house tour, room tour, painter maybe, roomy, like, you know, there's a lot of space, room, space, plant maybe, room, house, office, library, hallway, neighborhood, quiet. There's attached houses and detached houses. Maybe an attic, and then a basement. Oh wait, we already did attic and basement, yeah. And then the edit's starting soon, by the way. Okay, room, house, office, library, hallway. You have people who work from home. Storage, a spare room. You have a spare room, or like an extra room, or like additional room, or like a playroom maybe, like, you know, kids room. Then man cave, is that just one word? Or, you know, man and then cave, and then you can sit in a room, I guess, or like lay in a room. Like play in a room. Gaming room. Oh, I'm just gonna guess some random words here. You have wallpaper. Room. What could be a room? What could be a room? Could have a square room. Okay, no, you decorate a room. Like a rectangular room. Glass in a room. God. Guest. Okay, that's good. Inhabitants. Habitat. You have the people living there, so you have the renters. Fire is good actually. You have a porch, I guess, and then you have room, house, office, library, guest. Those are our top 5. Okay, you have the people living there. No. Live, laugh, love. Why not? Okay. Plan? You plan a room? We did already plan. Child, maybe? Room. Let's have closet. We already did that. God, okay. Room, house, office, library, guest. Inhabitant. Inhabitant. That's how you spell it. Still not right. Still not right. Relatives. We did do family art, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Music maybe? Life. Decorations. And welcome back from the ad, by the way. What do you call people that rent? I forgot. A renter. Or like, that's what you call them. Or like a tenant. That's the word. That's the fucking word. Okay. You could either own a house as well. Room. Oh God. I was asking in order to remember mood. That's a mood. That's a rude rule apparently. That is such a mood, honestly. I think it's time for a hint. You think it's time for a hint? Perhaps. Okay. Auditorium. Huh? Auditorium in a house. You get auditoriums in schools. Theatre. So you can also have a classroom as well. You get stages in auditoriums. You perform in an auditorium. Seats in auditoriums. Hall. Jesus Christ. We literally did hallway earlier, but didn't do fucking hall. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. Jesus Christ. Where is it? We did hallway. I'm sure of it before. I'm sure we did hallway before. I'm sure of it. I'm sure we did hallway before. Yeah, we did hallway. We did hallway. You know what? Because I thought hallway would have did it. Yeah. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Okay. I'm gonna do one more game. One more game of Contexto. And then we're moving on to Sims. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Sleep. Food. Water. Drink. Pond. Alright, I'm up for one more, then it's time to go shopping for me. Alright, one more game of Contexto. One more game. Okay, play. Mood. Munch, maybe? Simulator. Music, maybe? Below. Window? Oh, grass. Park? Grass, you get in gardens. You also can get flowers growing near grass. Touch grass. Okay. What I need to do all the time, actually. You can find leaves in grass, leaves in grass as well. Grass can contain bugs and slugs and snails and snails. Slow maybe? Then shell. Slime. Snails and slugs can eat cabbage and lettuce. Snails. They have like antennae. How do you spell antenna? Antenna. Antenna. Yep, that's how you write it. Snail. Okay, what else can you get like in a garden? Crickets, maybe it's fellow crickets, maybe it's fellow bugs, like crickets and moths and butterflies. Butterfly is close. Okay, wings. Monarch butterflies. And then butterflies can be colourful. They drink nectar. What is that? Spell it? How do you spell nectar? Is it A? Yeah, it's A-R. Butterfly. They come from cocoons and come from caterpillars. And then you can also find bees and wasps in gardens. Butterflies can live in flowers, so maybe I guess if you like flowers, rose, lilac, allium, chrysanthemum. That is how you. I don't think that's how you how do you spell that? Chrysanthemum. That's not how you spell it. There you go. Chrysanthemum. Which is not that far off. Anyways. Critter. Have we done insect? Insect. Creature. Butterflies can fly. And then what other flowers can I think of? I don't know. Lilies? Okay. What's specific about lilacs though, and sunflowers as well? Maybe the colour of them, so purple, and then yellow, brown, rainbow? Rainbow's very close up there. Water, clouds, sky, yellow, orange, red, blue, and then violet, indigo, cerulean blue. That's not up there at all. Mass. I'm just gonna guess a random word. Green. Did we do greenhouse? Top 5 words are butterfly, purple, blue, rainbow, and yellow. Okay. Maybe vision, light, sun. Black and then white. And then maybe pink, and then we do brown. Okay. Butterfly pink, purple, blue, and rainbow are top 5 at the moment. Charismatic, like the charismatic shards from Stardew Valley. Colourful. Okay. Let's see. They are attracted to flowers. Plants maybe. Pink, purple butterfly. Tattoo ideas for women? Tattoo. Okay. Okay. Pink, purple, blue. Secondary, like secondary colours, and then like primary colours. Primary. These can be in parks, gardens. Wildlife. Wild? Okay, wild's pretty close. In the wild. We did do nature, didn't we? Yeah, we did do nature. In the wild. Animals? Animals pretty close, actually. And then from animals, we have cows and sheep. And we have horses. And there's also, like, you can dye your horse's hair, like mine. Then we've also got ponies. And why am I struggling to think of animals right now? We have mammals. We have whales. We're in water. Doesn't seem sea creatures are far up there. Air. Birds like falcons. It's got maybe dinosaurs. Let me think. Okay. Mustache. That was a random guess. Got mammals, got amphibians. So got frogs and shit. Got frogs. Locust. Our top 5 are animal, butterfly, pink, pony, purple. So pink pony girl. Pink pony girl, you're a pink pony girl. Okay. You spend money on animals, you can put them in barns or what do they call it? Apiaries? An apiary? Yeah. I can put them in coops. Oh yeah, you can let them roam free. Oh, peacock is good actually. Then feathers. Okay. Pheasants. You've also got rheas as well. I don't know if that's how you spell it. Yeah. The only reason I actually know the name of a rhea This is a very like fun fact. I think I've told this story time before, but I remember. So me, my grandma, and then my sister and my sister's friend, were like went out to like this zoo one day when we were younger, and I remember that like a lot of the animals were just like free roaming, right? Obviously they were still in like their designated areas, but like they're able to like free roam around those areas, right? I think. And I remember that once that we were like being chased around like this like kind of central like this around like this central like it was either like a fountain or like this like we're on like a path, and then like in the middle of this path was like the path went around like this like thing. The path went around like this thing. It was either a fountain or it had like some like plants like in the middle. And this Rhea was chasing us around. Let me search up what a Rhea looks like. This is a Rhea. I don't know if you even words on stream. Fair. But yeah, this is what a Rhea looks like. So they're kind of like ostriches, and to me at least, again, this was like 10 years ago. So, but yeah, they're like kind of big birds, and they're kind of big birds. Flamingo, yeah, they're kind of like flamingos with the legs. But I remember just being chased around by one of these like not like chased around per se, but like that is, I don't know, I meant to click on that. I meant to click on Contexto, but not like a chase around, just like kind of like, I mean, yeah, kind of chased around, like we were like on one side of like this fountain thing, on like this fountain like middle bit, and then the Rhea was on the other side trying to like kind of like chase us down or like play with us or whatever. It was so fucking funny. Like, and the only reason I remember the name of a Rhea is that my sister's friend who came with us on that day is called Rhea. So yeah, that was just a crazy like day. And I'm gonna take my phone off charge while I'm just yakking about this little story time. But yeah, poor Rhea, yeah. But yeah, we were just being like, this group was like 4 of us, was just being chased around by this Rhea, and it was just so funny. So yeah. Okay, what is this word? What is this word? Animal, butterfly, pink, pony, flamingo. So maybe chicken or like penguin. It's like flamingo. Like a lot of the birds are kind of high up. Like this, rooster, and then hen as well. We've still not got past animal, which is 19. I'll allow it, even if Contexto doesn't. Okay, let's just do random words. Is it time for a hint? I don't myself if I didn't say it. Say it, and it was, yeah. Should we get a hint? Should we get a hint? I think it is hint time. It wouldn't hurt. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to get a hint. Kudu? What the fuck is a kudu? Let me just... What the fuck is a kudu? Oh. This is what it is. It's kind of like a... let me just move that way. It's kind of like a deer. Okay. Antelope. Okay. Deer. Rhino. We already did horse. We already did horse. Savannah. These are like, say so, savannah? Savannah. That is not how you spell savannah. Savannah is two ends. Sand. Tree. We already did tree. Antelope. Zebra? It was fucking zebra. It was fucking zebra. Okay. Zebra was number 1. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was alright. Ooh, let's go. Okay. That was our last Contexto game of the day. I am now going to move on to a little bit of Sims. I just need to check quickly. Are my mods updated? I'm just going to quickly check about my mods being updated. I think I updated them earlier, but I don't remember. One might have updated since I was recording with Sage and Ramble earlier. So yeah, Jesus, I just got a bunch of YouTube notifications. So yeah, yes, all my mods are updated. They're all done. They're updated. Okay. Just gotta load up the Sims. It'll take a little bit of time because it's, you know, the fucking Sims, but like, you know. And I should probably change my stream category in a minute because we're switching to Sims. So yeah. Yeah, so we have to finish off one sim that we didn't get to finish off yesterday because my bitrate decided to crap itself. I think you can only change the title if you're a moderator. I don't think regular viewers can change it. No. So yeah, let's go and change it to Sims 4 quickly. It's been a long day. I need to entertain my basic monkey brain. Fair. Why did I just delete my category when I meant to click done? There we go. Okay. I couldn't overload because it's the fucking Sims and it freezes like every 25 seconds. So, yeah. Okay, hurry up, Sims. And stop having a little fucking temper tantrum. And, yeah. Okay, I was in this household. Okay. Let's save file, even. Okay, that should load up Sims. Yes, it has. It has loaded up Sims. Let's go. Okay. But yeah, we have a sim to finish off, and then we have a child sim to make. And thank you, Saya, for the follow. So yeah, we're just gonna this is the household that we started making yesterday. So I'll just show you our little sim family. So this is Tanya Garman. She is a painter extraordinaire. She has the painter extraordinaire aspiration. She's brilliant. I also have the 100 traits mod, by the way, which is why there's like some traits that are like not base game, like pack traits. She has the brilliant, nurturing, and overachiever trait. This is her. That was her everyday wear. This is her formal wear. This is her athletic wear, sleepwear, party wear, swimwear, hot weather outfit, and cold weather outfit. And then we've got her husband, George Gorman.
Yeah.
I could have called them the Formans. And then we've got George Foreman. This is his everyday wear, his formal wear, athletic, sleepwear, party wear, swimwear, hot weather, and then cold weather. Not gonna lie, I'm usually kind of shit at making male sims. And I think I kind of, did well with our guy George Gorman over here. And then we've got their daughter, Kim Gorman. So we did most of her outfits. Yesterday we did her everyday wear, her formal wear, her athletic wear, her sleepwear, party wear. Oh no, we didn't do her party wear. We've done half of her outfits. So yeah, this is her sleepwear. So yeah, we're gonna get started on her party wear. Okay. What's the vibe is just like kind of blue-ish, which means I could probably just change this slightly, change her sleepwear slightly, because the vibe is kind of blue. The vibe is very blue. Very cool. I thank you. And then her party wear. What was I gonna put for her party wear? Hey, what did I put? I used these two tops. I copied these two tops over. And I was like, those would be good for the for her hot weather and cold weather outfits. That said, it's a little past the time to go here. I better get moving before traffic gets too bad. Alright, I shall see you around then, sire. Well, I shall see you around then. Was fun, hopefully catch you again sometime. And I'll probably see you around sometime. See you around, sire. See you around. So yeah, we're gonna finish off Kim's outfits, and then we're gonna make her a little sibling as well. So yeah. We could go with, let's go with this top. This is a cute top. Yeah, we'll use this one. And then let's use a skirt. I think we're just gonna use the same skirt that we use in her formal wear, because it's a cute fucking skirt. It's a good fucking skirt. So yeah, these are my drink. I should probably get some more Vimto from downstairs, but like I can't be arsed right now, so I'm not going to. Oh yeah. As I was saying earlier, I think I did mention this slightly on yesterday's stream, but I don't know how much people caught. Because just how much my stream was just kind of dying. So yeah, I'm just gonna repeat what I said yesterday. But yeah, I finished. I've been watching this series called Ackley Bridge, which is like a British drama show about like this sixth form, this high school sixth form school, right? And I finished watching season 3. It was alright. Now that like kind of okay, Ackley Bridge spoilers, but kind of now what was I gonna say? What's her name? Naz kind of knows now kind of how to like kind of deal with her grief of losing Missy, right? She kind of knows how to deal with that now, and she's kind of now like kind of living for herself, because in a lot of season 3, she's kind of like unsure of what she wants. She was like, I'm just gonna live for other people, and she kind of just wanted to help other people. She like kind of didn't really like know what she wanted to do, because originally she wanted to go to Oxford, right? But then But then Missy died, right? Like probably a few days after they went and visited Oxford together. And then once Missy died, she kind of like went into like a slump, right? And she kind of just like started working, kind of stopped going to school, because at this point she was like doing her A-levels, right? And yeah, she was working more than doing school. And then she kind of like she did well in her GCSEs, but she was gonna do biomed at Oxford, right? And she needed like 3 A stars, and she got AAB, I think, which is still good, but not what she needed to get in. And so Oxford like kind of she had a conditional offer, right? So she needed AAB, right? No, she needed 3 A stars and got AAB. And her mum being, Kenny's being the absolute lovely and like wonderful like human being that she is. We love Kenny's in this household, all right? I am a big stan of Kenny's Paracha from Ackley Bridge, right? She's probably one of my favorite characters. Yeah, she literally, she kind of lied to like Naz, being like, oh, I'm just going to Lidl, you don't need to come with me. And she's like, oh, go get your sleep, I'm just going to the Lidl. And but instead she drove all the way to Oxford, right? And kind of was like kind of demanded that Oxford reoffer her place, right? Because it's like Kenny's basically said like, oh, she's just lost her best friend who's been with her since she was like a baby, but she's tried her best and she always tries her hardest. And if you saw how amazing she was in the interview, and if you don't accept her, then you are missing out on like this amazing student. You saw, and they like accepted. I guess the technical reason of why they like kind of offered her back her place was basically mitigating circumstances. So like, because her like best friend had like just died like not too long before her exams. So yeah, so they reoffered her a place, and before Nazreen knew that Naz knew that Kenny's had gone to Oxford and like been like, hey, give my daughter a place. Naz was originally had like a plan. She didn't really have any backup unis. I don't think she was like always kind of set on Oxford, which I don't think they really touched on that, on like what if like she had backup options, whether she had like sorry, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. But yeah, they didn't really touch on whether she had like backup options or not for uni. Because usually when you're applying to uni, you get like 5 choices through UCAS, and like paid for by your sixth one and everything. And they only really touched on her like applying to Oxford. So yeah, but basically before like when like Nazreen realized, oh I like fucking failed my exams, and I can't now go to Oxford. she was then going to go down to, like, she was going to go to Manchester with one of her friends and live with one of her mates, because one of her mates was going to do, like, drama or something at Manchester. And so she was going to live with him. She was going to work, like, pretty much full time. And do, like, and it was going to be, like, I think it was going to be Naz. I think it was going to be Naz and then her girlfriend Sam, and then what's his name? Naveed? Is his name Naveed? He was, like, the friend that was going to Manchester. I think his name is Naveed. Yes, Naveed. But yeah, he had been, like, planning to go to Manchester, and I think he did still end up going to Manchester. So yeah, he still did end up, I think he still ended up going to Manchester. So yeah, and then just Naz just went to Oxford, and then Sam just, like, stayed in Ackley. Like, Sam just stayed in Ackley to, like, finish her or, like, start her A-levels or, like, finish her A-levels, because I think I can't remember if there's, like, a 1 or 2 year age difference between Sam and Naz. So yeah, I'm making this, and I'm making the final member of this family, who can be Katie Garman. Well, Katie, Kim, George, and Tanya. But yeah, I don't know why I was rambling on about with Nazreen. But yeah, Naz kind of a lot of characters got, like, their kind of happy ending. Like, in what eye colours do these two have? A lot of characters kind of got, like, their, like, okay, he has, like, bluish green eyes. A lot of characters kind of got, like, their happy endings, I guess, or, like, they're moving on to, like, different things. Green, blue, green, and then, like, green. Okay. But yeah, a lot of the characters were, like, moving on to different things. Like, Naz was moving on to, Naz and Naveen were moving on to university. And then like Missy died, like, start of season 3. And from what I've heard, from what I've looked up, the reason why they killed off Missy is because her actress was, like, working on a show at the time, or, like, working on a different project at the time, and so she couldn't film Ackley Bridge. So yeah, I think that was the reason. So she just, like, left the show entirely. And then yeah, a lot of characters just kind of, like, moved on from Ackley. And then we have season 4, and I was like, when I was watching season 3, when I was watching season 2 and season 3, I kind of looked through the episode descriptions of season 4 and season 5, because I was kind of confused on, like, what they would do for I was confused on what they would do like, for season 4 and season 5, because it was like, oh, we have the main characters moving off. We had Jordan, who at the end of season 2, you know, moved off to a like, arts college and, like, started living there. And then we had Corey, who like, Corey's retaking second year of A-levels. But like, so far, I'm on episode 2 and we haven't really seen Corey. I'm on season 2 and episode 4. I haven't really watched any more Ackley since... I haven't really watched any more since like Tuesday, I think. But like, I don't think I can properly get into it again because it's like new characters. It's new characters, which is like kind of what you would expect, right? Because, you know, there's got to be new year 7s, there's got to be new 6th formers, right? But the thing is, it feels weird following the new 6th formers when a lot of the characters are there. A lot of the characters from like season 1, 2, 3 are still there in season 4. Like Candice and Haley are 2 characters I can think of off the top of my head that are still at Ackley, and yet like we don't really follow them. And like I think her name's Razia. Is her name Razia? Let me have a look. What's her name? Is it Razia? Yeah, her name's Razia, and she's Naz's like little sister, and like I thought she would, you know, still be at Ackley, but we haven't seen her yet either. But we know that we do know that Razia and Nazrine's like younger brothers are still at Ackley because they get in trouble in like the first episode, and but like it feels weird. It just feels weird when we could have just simply had like Haley and Candice, and like we had a lot of characters leave. Like obviously we also had like Alia leave as well. We had like quite a few of the other characters as well leave. We could have just followed like, you know, Razia or Candice or Haley, like I just said. And we still do follow like the same teachers. Like we still got Martin, who's an absolute legend. We love Martin in this household. And then we've got Mandy, who it's just come off maternity leave and has apparently said, hey, I don't want to be a head teacher anymore. And I looked on her wiki, she's not leaving yet. She's just going to be a regular English teacher, apparently, instead of like head, right? And then we've still got a few characters that were like introduced in season 3, like the start of season 3, like Sue, who I don't really like. She's alright. I kind of like, I found her okay. I found her to be okay, like in season 3. But then at the start of season 4, when the position for head teacher like opened up, Sue ran for head teacher, and then she kind of compared herself to Trump. I feel like I'm at that point, right? So season 4, I think, was released in 2021, right? And then season 5, because I'm pretty sure Ackley Bridge ended in like 2022, 2023, right? And then so I think season 5 was released like in 2022 or 2023. I think it was 2022 when season 5 released. Anyways, I swear if this show kind of gets like kind of like that joke, like it's fine if they like want to make commentary about like Trump or whatever, but like But like, if they just want to make jokes about it and just be like, and just have characters be like, oh, I'm gonna make jokes being like, oh, have you seen what Trump's done in America? He's done an alright job. And it's just like, it's gonna be like, do I really want to continue watching? I'm gonna look up her profile, Sue Carp. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Sue. So, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Sue. But yeah. But yeah. But yeah, the teachers are still there, you know, doing their thing, which is fine. But yeah, it feels weird having like new students. New students when we still have like other students who can like just as easily be like the main characters. So yeah. And speaking of fucking teachers, right? Okay, so remember how probably on Monday or Sunday I was talking about Ackley, right? And I started talking about Miss Oakes, Sean Oakes, right? And I was kind of saying like, because at that point I hadn't finished season 3, and I was kind of saying like, oh, I didn't really like her at the start of season 3 or whenever the fuck she came in, like start season 3, but then I kind of liked her as the season went on. I don't fucking like her now. She's a fucking twat. Cause like, I think in one episode, I think I started talking about that episode. I think I was at the point of the season where I was talking about the episode where like Corey has been kicked out of his house, right? And then stays at Miss Oak's house because he was originally supposed to stay with Mandy, right? But then she went into labor early, so he was staying with Miss Oakes, right? And then he kisses her, and then I was saying, oh, I hope this doesn't become a teacher-student plotline, right? And I was glad that Sean pushed him away when he kissed her. I take all those fucking words back, because guess what? It became a teacher-student relationship. I mean, luckily, it didn't become like a normal relationship in the series. It was like they kind of went down the route of like, oh, even though Corey did initially kiss her, it was Sean's responsibility to put in boundaries to make sure that this relationship does not go further. And that relationship did go further because of lack of boundaries put in place. Because from what we've seen, like, Corey does not have like typical boundaries that your like regular 18-year-old would have. You know, your regular 18-year-old would not be trying to, you know, make out with his, you know, head teacher, right? But with Corey, his kind of headspace is kind of messed up, and so he kind of doesn't, I mean, he probably does understand why these kind of relationships are wrong, but he still keeps going for them anyways because of like his kind of lack of boundaries, right? Like it was like a common theme throughout like the first 3 seasons that he would like regularly hook up with older women to like then steal their food, and then, you know, like steal money or whatever from their places, right? And so like he either knows that he probably shouldn't be doing this, but like he feels like he has to, or he just genuinely does not understand or does not see why, like in the moment, why these like kind of relationships are wrong, right? And so like the thing is if a student kisses you, it is your responsibility to be like, hey, you are my student, I am your teacher, this is not okay, I cannot have this relationship with you, and put those boundaries in place, you know, like, and she kind of groomed him, like, she did groom him, right? She did groom Corey, right? It was kind of like explicitly stated, like at the end of the season, by like I think it was by Naveed, who was like, hey, cause she did end up getting arrested at the end of the season, but the reason she got arrested, or like the kind of catalyst to her being like arrested, is that Corey tells Naveed, hey, I've been hooking up with our teacher. I think it's Naveed anyways that he tells. Who did he tell? Is it Naveed? I think it's Naveed that he tells. And the edit started in 5 minutes, by the way. I'm pretty sure he does tell Naveed, hey, like, I'm the one that's been like hooking up with Sean. Right? I've been hooking up with Miss Oaks, right? And I think he then like tells a bunch of people like, hey, like this teacher is sleeping with a student, right? And it kind of goes around the whole school, and then like Corey kind of gets into shit for it, and then like Sean tries to manipulate the situation, being like, oh wait, no, he's been making me uncomfortable, he's been making advances towards me, when like he's been, you know, she was like, oh, he's been making advances towards me, he's been doing this and this and this, and then Corey's like, hey, she slept with me. He tells Mandy, I think it was Mandy that he told, being like, hey, we slept together, we had sex, right? And Mandy, obviously being our queen, was like, hey, this is not right, and like immediately calls the police and is like, hey, I've just been told, like, those like kind of like, obviously it's a drama, so like I don't know if these are like the proper safeguarding steps, but like she takes like what I would say are like the proper steps of being like, hey, he'll like calling the police and being like, hey, I've just got word, I've just been told from a student that I've just been told by a student that like my substitute head has been sleeping with him, and so like the police get involved, and it's just like, yeah, And Sean tries to keep manipulating the situation, being like, hey, he's making me uncomfortable. He's the one making me uncomfortable. He's the one, you know, like, making advances towards me. When it's like, well, even though, yes, it was Corey who, you know, kind of, like, started this. He was the one who kissed you initially. You are the one with the more power in this situation, and we're kind of using your power to kind of control Corey in a way of like kind of keep their relationship secret, because if it was up to Corey, their relationship would have been like full on like public, right? But it wasn't, and that's because like Sean knew that their relationship was inappropriate, right? Like, in no fucking way should a, you know, like a 30-year-old woman be sleeping with a student at the school that she is like the substitute head for, you know, so like she kind of is aware of how inappropriate this is. And while I feel like Corey is like, even though Corey may be somewhat aware of like how inappropriate about the inappropriateness of this relationship, he has been constantly inappropriate. He has been like surrounded by inappropriate relationships like for a large chunk of his life, like a large chunk of, you know, his adolescent year, like his teenager years, because like the reason kind of why Corey got kicked out of his house in the first place and had to stay the night at Sean's is because he had sex with his dad's girlfriend, which is fucking wild. Again, why is like this grown-ass woman having like sex with this 18-year-old, you know? So yeah, it was just a bit wild. And basically Corey has been like exposed to these inappropriate relationships, and Sean knows this. Sean is aware that he has been exposed to several inappropriate relationships, and instead of being like, hey, this relationship is also inappropriate, and kind of teaching him boundaries, she just lets another inappropriate relationship of his continue. So yeah, I'm so glad she got arrested, because who in their fucking right mind would do that, you know? I'm so glad she got fucking arrested. I swear there's something else I wanted to talk about Ackley Bridge other than like maybe surrounding Sean. Oh yeah, Sean Oakes also has a fiance. They get engaged in like towards the end of season 3. So yeah, and hello Lainey, hello, welcome on in. It's going well, it's going pretty good. How are you doing? We've just actually finished making these Sims, and I'm also just ranting about this show I watched called Ackley Bridge. It's like this drama about this high school / sixth form. So yeah, I've just been ranting about that. This is the Sim we've just finished making. This is Katie Gorman. Everyday, formal, athletic, sleepwear, party wear, sleepwear, hot weather, and then cold weather. I don't know, right? Low spoons day, but otherwise good. You know what? I'm glad it's going good. Get whatever rest you need, Lena. Get whatever rest you need. And then we have Kim here, who is Katie's sister. Everyday, formal, athletic, sleepwear, party. We actually just did her party wear, swimwear, and then hot weather and cold weather on stream. And then we have George, which is their dad. With George Gorman here. I could have just easily called him George Foreman, like the brand of what do they even do? They make like kitchen appliances. Thank you. Yes, I'm just chilling today, hydrating and watching streams. Good. Get that rest in. Yeah, I could have just easily called him George Foreman. Is it George Foreman? George Foreman Grill. And they make like grills and some other stuff. I think just grills. Because I know my dad actually has one downstairs. Welcome back from the ads, by the way. What ads are over? But yeah, I remember that at one point, probably like a few years ago, like my dad, my sister, my mum were all obsessed with making like cheese toasties using the George Foreman. I don't know how to use the George Foreman, and I am not fucking touching it. I am good with the stove to make pasta and the air fryer to make chicken and chips. I'm good with that. Classic uni student life of just eating chicken and chips and pasta. Yeah, there's at one point where we were all obsessed with making George Foreman cheese toasters. Well, cheese and ham toasters. And yeah, I really want a cheese toaster now, but like, we don't have any cheese, we don't have any ham, we don't have any bread. I think our bread has just got off like the other day, and we don't have any cheese or ham in, which is fun. I really want a cheese toaster. Super yummy right now. It does. I really want a cheese toaster, but I haven't had it. But I literally used all the cheese up the other day actually. So I literally used all the cheese up the other day on Monday because my ass wanted to make cheesy chips. Ooh. I literally just put chips in the air fryer, and then probably when there was like a few minutes until they were done, like I'd cut up a bunch of cheese. They were like the rest of the cheese. I'd probably have like a good third of the cheese left. I love cheese, and I just dumped the rest of the cheese in, and yeah, I really want a cheese toasty now. I really want a cheese toaster. So yeah. Ooh, I'll see if my dad can make me one tomorrow for my lunch. I'll see if he can make me one and show me how to use the grill, because I don't know how. Like, I know how to use the grill on the oven, kind of. I know how to use the grill on the oven. I just don't know how to use the George Foreman grill. So yeah. So yeah, anyways, that's our little rant about George Foreman, because I named this guy George Gorman and it just sounds similar. This is everyday, formal, athletic, sleepwear, partywear, swimwear, hot weather, and then cold weather. I think I did good with this guy. Good with this guy. And then we have Tanya Gartman. With Tanya, and I think I also did well with her. I don't use a lot of base game tops often. I usually use either stuff from packs or custom content ones. And I think this outfit is it's giving very much a mum vibe, and that's the exact vibe I'm going for. Got everyday, formal, athletic, sleepwear, partywear, swimwear, hot weather, and then cold weather. This party wear is also giving proper mum vibes. I think it's because of this like dress, because I don't see a lot of people my age wearing like these types of dresses, right? And yeah, and I feel like I only see this I see this dress being like worn by people in like this, people that are like at least 30. This is like giving like mum vibes, and I love it. I love it. So yeah. We're gonna leave those guys there. We love a crab raid. I forgot that was kind of long and loud. Yeah, let's move those into out of our households. I have configured the things, their neighborhood stories. So they can't die. They can't die in accidents. They can't adopt a child. They can't, have romance changes. Oh wait, no. I'll put on romance changes. Yeah. Then we've got no adopting cats and dogs because I don't have stuff in there. I didn't put stuff down when we were decorating the house. I didn't put stuff in there for any cats or dogs, and then have a baby and then move them in and out because I want them. That house is specifically tailored to this guy, and is this Edison's kid? Wait a minute. Who? Like 3 of these kids I think are Isabella's. Let me go into my household. Let me just save first. I want to check my family tree because I haven't checked up on our Henson family in a while. Because of the glitches that were caused by the July 1st update, and it's now August 7th. So I've barely been in this household for like the past month. So yeah, because we spent 3 weeks decorating the house, and then this week we've just been making the household for that other house that we just did, and we're making the garments, and we're making the garments yesterday and today, and yeah, we haven't really checked up on our Sims family, on our little generations family. So everyone's kind of scared because it's like thundering. I wanted to check up on. I just wanted to check up on Edison. Married to Cindy Pancakes. Edison Pancakes, Cindy Pancakes. Package. Cindy Pancakes. Who's she? I really hope that her other family members weren't deleted because these 2 guys' dad is Alejandro Pancakes, and I really don't want him to. I was really hoping that he wasn't gonna get with his dad's daughter or whatever and let her have a kid, because that would just be his dad's other relative, because he wouldn't be able to get with his dad's daughter because he would have come up as half siblings. But I wouldn't want him to get with his dad's his auntie or whatever, because as you can see, aunties and uncles, they don't come up. Gracie doesn't come up here, and then Aaron doesn't come up when you go to Gracie, for example. So yeah, see, and also it feels weird now seeing this with all these kids now being dead. And wait a minute, we're missing a kid. We're missing, what's his name? I forgot his name. But there should be another kid in there that's not related to that's not related to Haley, because it was Dawn's kid. I can't remember what his name is. Cyrus. It was Cyrus. Where's Cyrus? Olive. Where the fuck is Cyrus? Has Cyrus just like been deleted off our thing? That's so fucking sad. That's sad now. Sims in our family are gonna get deleted, and then the only people left are gonna be like Haley, Maya, and then like Gracie, because these are our only immortal Sims. That is so sad. That is so sad. I'm gonna miss them. But yeah, that's my fault, I guess, for having like large ass families. So like each generation. So yeah, because I feel like for example, when I started this generation, we only moved out. Well, we only started playing with Gracie and Courtney, right? Because we had previously moved Edison out with Alejandro after he had cheated with Isabella, right? And then we had Courtney as well. With Courtney as well, who with Courtney as well, who was like, you know, their cousin, right? So, and then Courtney and Gracie just moved out. Should we? And then I was like, okay, we're probably only gonna have like a forecourt. We're probably only gonna have like not that big a household. We're probably gonna, you know, have like one of them like have a kid, or like have both of them have kids. So it's probably gonna be like a 5-person household. We have 5 Sims and then a dog, and then we also had Camille at one point, because basically this is just like catching you guys up on the lore of this little family here, pretty much, because it's been, again, it has been like a month since I played with them, because basically when we were playing as Courtney, why is my stream freezing? My stream was freezing for a second there. But basically, when we were playing as Courtney, we saw Furlight and was like, we want him. But then realised he wasn't a stray. And then realised he belonged to our neighbour's family who lived in... It was in this house, was it? It was in this house. Which house was it? This house. He lived in this house, right? So we went over here and we're like, okay, we'll try and get with Dane first. He didn't like that. We tried to get with Jocelyn, who's his wife. They didn't like that. And then we'll go with Dane's sister, Tracy. So, yeah. And then realised, oh, she has 2 daughters, right? Camille had a sister, but Camille's sister was a young adult, while Camille was an infant, or like a toddler. I think he was an infant about to turn into a toddler, I think, at the time. And so we were like, okay, we have to, because we're, you know, getting Courtney with Tracy, we have to bring in Camille, you know, so, yeah. And then we had Courtney cheat on Tracy with Clement Frost, right? Had Asher. I mean, I could have just had a science baby, but we didn't have kind of that amount of money. And also, like, we didn't have that amount of money. And also, like, I like the drama. And then we killed off Tracy, who, how did she die? How did she die? I don't remember how she died. I think he was like drowning or some shit. So he killed her off. And then we were like, okay, shut up, Siri.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Shut up, Siri. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Okay. But basically, we had we were like, okay, we're gonna, when Camille ages up into a teenager, we're gonna have her go like live with her dad, or we're gonna move her back home to live with her uncle and auntie. I think she lives with her dad now. Yeah, I think she lives with her dad now. And so yeah, we moved her out with her mum's grave. So yeah, that's the lore of this Sims world. And then we got Courtney. I think it was Courtney. Wait, who's with Abby? No, Courtney is still with Clement Frost. Courtney still has romance with Clement Frost, and it's Gracie that's with Abby. They're normal. And then we realized, oh, Abby has 2 kids. That's why we decided to kill off Tracy, because we needed 1 extra room for India and Raven. So yeah, we needed more room for those 2. So yeah, that's why we killed off Tracy, and I think that's also why we decided to move out Camille, because it was getting a bit crazy with 8 Sims. Well, 7 Sims and a dog. So yeah. Anyways, I am going to raid on out. I'm gonna go raid on out. It's been a chill stream today, and surprisingly, stream hasn't died, because it did die yesterday. So yeah, it did die. I did end up dying yesterday. That's why I had to end early today, and early yesterday even. But today's was just a chill stream. We played a bit of Contexto earlier, and we just did a bit of sim stuff today. Thanks for the stream copy, of course. And I think today we are going to go raid out to Psssttt, aka Hannah. It's actually spelled a bit of retro. And oh, she's making me's. She's making me's for the chat. She's making me's. We love me's in this household. So we of course have to raid out to Psssttt. So yeah, we're gonna go raid out to her. As always, my other socials are in the Twitch commands, which only work during stream, because that's when I have mixed it up in. My other socials are also in the About Me section and the description on YouTube, if you're watching over there. Hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you guys on Sunday for either Minecraft or Stardew. We'll see. So yeah, bye guys. Go enjoy Hannah's stream. Bye guys. Bye.